Hi there, and welcome back. In this episode, we set out to leave Idaho behind and make our way into Montana. But as it turns out, Montana wasn't quite as welcoming as we hoped. It felt a bit closed, so to speak. The search for a good camp spot was a bit rough, with a few less than ideal stops along the way. But we kept pushing forward and finally stumbled upon a fantastic brewery that lifted our spirits. And to top it all off, we eventually found a great spot to settle down by the beautiful Thompson River. So please stick around and come along for the ride as we uncover some highs and lows in Montana. Well, that was another wonderful night in Idaho.
Idaho's lovely.
Yeah. Nice river spot. Some young teenagers camped down from us, but they were good. We gave them a box of beer because
it was counterfeit kokanee.
Yeah, if you're from Canada, you know what kokanee beer is, and I don't mind it. Kristin found a pack down here, bought it. I opened one. I took one sip, but I couldn't drink anymore. It is horrible. So we gave it to the kids.
They were happy.
They're happy, yeah. So it's not going to waste. And they were 21, we think.
Some of them. I didn't carry anyways.
Pretty good shelf road here. That's where we've come up from. We've climbed about 700 meters. Looks like we're gonna hit snow. We'll keep going for a little bit more here. Well, come around one corner at 1,420 meters and the road is full of snow. Just want to see what the old girl can do. That's her. Yeah, that didn't get very far. If I gunned it,
then we'd just be stuck in the middle.
Oh, it scared me. I thought there was somebody honking behind me. Like that. We both can't stop being so amazed how much this reminds us of British Columbia right now, that we could be right on the west coast of BC. Other than the odd pine tree, because it's all cedar and fir with a little bit of pine mixed in it. Speaking of pine trees, stick around as we do find the biggest pine tree in Montana. Well, I guess now we know officially it snows at 1,400 meters. Try to check the pass.
1,400 feet?
No, we're at meters.
Oh, I thought you said feet.
No, which is, I don't know how many, that times out by 3, so we're pretty high, 4,000 or 5,000 feet. But we'll just have to, I gotta get to Wi-Fi because my maps right now aren't giving me elevations, ridge lines, so I can't tell how high the roads are. Basically 18 kilometers, took us an hour, so a little bit of out of our way. Just glad we got turned around sooner than later. Okay, now to find a place to sleep. Hi on Lolo's Pass. My first time anyway.
Montana.
Welcome to Montana, gang. And there's snowpack on both sides of the highway here in the bushes. So, yeah, this is as high as we've been. It's like, plow the roads here. Eagle in the ditch. Eating a deer.
Eating a deer.
I wonder if I got that. Montana has really screwed us.
Montana's closed.
We had some spots picked out on every service logging road we went up. They were gated off. Like, they haven't opened the outback yet for
Closed for the
snow, I
season.
guess, which is crazy. It's middle of May. Yeah, so I don't know. We might have to just do an in-town Cracker Barrel stop tonight, which
Get
makes
all
me
dusty.
angry. But we do have to do some shopping tomorrow. So I
Shower day.
guess, and a shower day and all that stuff. So we're going to Cracker Barrel at this moment, unless we think of something else. Because we're stuck in a parking lot in Missoula, Montana. What's the ambulance cookout tonight?
Corn on the cob, asparagus, steak and rice.
That sounds delicious.
Because I haven't been to Trader Joe's yet, so I don't have any freezer meals.
No more Trader Joe's ever for this girl.
Love Trader Joe's.
Yeah,
It's the bomb.
it's prefab grossness.
No, everything else is so good. It's the best.
Anyway. The next morning, we went for a swim and had showers at the local rec center, stopped for some supplies, and got back on the road. We stopped at a day rec site, where the biggest known pine tree in Montana is. Even though it was only a day site, we spent the night here anyway because we've been having such difficulties finding campsites.
We got a fish. Look at him. Oh, the underbite at it. His teeth are coming in and the underbite's getting bigger. It's so funny. Poor guy, he's gonna get teased at kindergarten.
He already gets beat up.
Good morning.
Morning.
Today we are just gonna cruise down this back road, just see what we can find. It looks like it'll take us the same direction we're trying to go, and hopefully it stays low. We're done with the big city. Yesterday we got our good showers, a hot tub,
Oh, it was a good shower.
shopping for our new jobs we're heading to, and yeah, let's see what we can find today. We headed up this forest road, hoping to find a great camp spot with sweeping views, ideally without hitting the snow level. It started out as a nice, well-maintained gravel road, but it didn't stay that way for long. The path grew steeper, narrower, and rougher, with large rocks and deep holes to navigate. At times, the road had Kristin a bit nervous, especially with those steep drop-offs right on her side of the van. After a long search, we just couldn't find a decent spot to camp. And to top it off, the weather wasn't on our side. But even with the challenges, we were lucky enough to catch some views that made it all worth it. And Ed seemed to enjoy them too. And boom, the road just punches you out into nice far meadowland. Well, we've changed the plans. We were going to head towards Spokane and maybe catch up with one of my cousins, but unfortunately they're both out of town. So we've taken a right and we're heading kind of northwest. I don't know.
We don't know.
But we're not heading west. We're starting to head north again because avoiding the weather, and we found this highway. It's supposed to be a scenic byway, so we'll see what we find. I know we will find a campsite.
Always do.
Yeah, we just came through a really gross rainstorm, so this is looking much better.
Wait.
Okay, so we'll just go back to BC if this is what we're gonna look at. More small town America. Welcome to Thompson Falls.
I love these towns. I love them.
Well, that was a nice stop at the brewery.
I had beer.
She had 2 beers, sour beers.
And look over there.
Black Bear Hotel. We were gonna go there, but then we spotted Limberlost Brewery in Thompson Falls. See what we can find down here. Well, it brought us right down to the Thompson River. Perfect. This little beach boat ramp down on the Thompson River made a perfect place for us to spend the rest of the afternoon, spend the night, and this is where we'll say goodbye until next time. Thanks as always for watching, and if you haven't already and you like our content, please subscribe. It does mean the world to us. See you in the next one.